I'm Hokey Joker.
Bedroom.
Green Lantern.
And welcome to Just Us Bros Podcast.
All right.
Do we want to touch the shows?
How many of us have seen?
Where should we touch the shows,
though?
We can touch them all over.
Show me on the doll
right.
where you touch the shows. I think if we're talking about Disney Plus shows like Star Wars stuff, I think The Mandalorian was like the first biggest thing that came out of Disney Plus, correct? And I think for that 1 year, Baby Yoda was freaking everywhere.
He's still everywhere.
G-Rogue.
Yeah.
It's G-Rogue. Not
G-Rogue.
Grogu, it's G-Rogue.
Well, he is pretty gangsta.
Especially
Yeah,
when he's in his IG-88 daddy.
How many seasons of Mando were there?
Three.
4?
6.
So there were 3. Okay.
Yeah, I mean there's one on Boba Fett, so 2.5 Mando, and then
2.5
2.
Mando.
Yeah.
I think season 2 of Mando, I think I had the most memorable stuff in it, to me, I think, right?
There was more story for sure in season 2. More significant things happened. Or Green Lantern was saying, yeah, it would like the first half, it was just like the same thing over and over again until the very end of season 1 where there was story put in finally.
It was like watching a Family Guy episode where it's a bunch of different stories.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that, but
No.
I definitely got more interested once the story started building.
Yeah. I did like that Bill Burr episode where they had like the
Yeah, that
the
was
prison
Do you
thing
know
or
the history behind that?
No.
No,
He was
do
talking
tell.
so much mad crap about Star Wars fans, right? Saying everything under the sun about them. Like they're all dorks, they're nerds, they're a bunch of, use your imagination.
They're also handsome.
And and Filoni reached out to him and said, "Hey, you want to be in Star Wars?" And he instantly said yes.
Wow.
Well, why would you not?
Yeah,
Of course,
100%.
because half the time your haters are your biggest fans. Remember that, kids. Remember that.
Hate us because of anus.
They hate us because of anus.
That's right.
But okay, Mando came out. What was the next Disney Plus show to come out after that?
I think it was Book of Boba Fett,
Which
which
pretty much
was entertaining,
Mandalorian.
but it was
It was
Mandalorian 1.5. Let's
Yeah.
just say it that way.
And then Obi-Wan after that, right?
Mandalorian. Book of Boba Fett, Obi-Wan, Andor, Ahsoka.
Yeah, I did watch
That's how I
all of
remember it.
Obi-Wan, and I definitely enjoyed that. It was kind of like a favorite character that you didn't know really was your favorite character from like a long time ago. You got to watch him build and grow and watch another character. Well, I'm trying not to do this with spoilers, so because
I'm not your favorite character.
It's
But
Star Wars Day. If they haven't seen it, they're not fans.
Well, some of us on this panel have not seen it, so
Posers.
Yeah, I don't give a shit about Andor. I'm sorry.
I don't either.
Okay.
I don't think
No,
anybody
I,
did, 'cause I've
I
never
don't
watched it
either. That show does not even entertain the thought.
I'm
yeah,
the
but-
only one odd man out here because Andor's my favorite show out of all of them.
Does that
See,
feel like
mine's
the most?
Ahsoka.
Does Andor feel like the most cinematic show for you? Like the most like show that seems like it could have been a damn movie? Like all those episodes?
Yeah, absolutely. They had like really good cinematography actually, and really good practical effects. Some of the worlds that it took place on, and some of the sets just like were super, just like built out, and it felt like the world building in that show. I think is better than any of the other ones. Not that I've seen
Any
all of
of the other shows, or
any of the other
is it on
shows.
par with
Yeah,
the movies?
I'd say part of it is, and I'd say the writing exceeds the movies in my mind. It was like Star Wars for adults, is what people say. I mean, weren't like, too many lightsabers and stuff like that, but there's one scene where Andy Serkis is in prison with a bunch of other dudes that Andor gets thrown into, and so they plan a prison break, and like some of that, like the speeches they give when they're rebelling and trying to escape this prison, is amazing. And then there's a little twist at the end when they're all leaving. That's just the cherry on top.
You said
The,
there's no
the
lightsabers.
no lightsabers. It's basically focused on the rebellion. So
Yeah.
no
These boys here like their
lightsabers.
lightsabers. These boys like their
Yeah.
lightsabers and crossing the
Yeah.
streams.
I can respect that. Yeah. You need to
Crossing streams or lightsabers?
why not
All
both?
of the above.
Yeah.
Well, speaking
Okay.
of lightsabers, who here knows what the different color lightsabers represent?
I wonder who.
Hmm.
I don't. That's why I'm asking.
It's dependent on the person that picks the crystal.
So, okay, let me rephrase that question. You guys here, what color lightsaber would you have and why? And what do you think that represents? No wrong, no right or wrong answers. Flashman.
I'm gonna have to go. Probably purple, just because there's only one
That's what
other
I was
one, so
gonna
I got it.
say.
I know you were. So I mean, he's a bad motherfucker. I don't know what else. I just want a purple lightsaber. I want to play with my purple rocket. Damn it!
That's what
Sugar,
he
water,
said.
purple.
Sugar. That's the three ingredients for some Kool-Aid. But also, I guess I'll have to piggyback off of Flash Man. But purple. But I think it would represent leadership. That's why I would want it. And because purple is a cool color.
I mean, Mace Windu can do no wrong, right? So
You darn tootin'.
yeah,
Can't wait to see him again somewhere down the line. Because he ain't dead.
that's right.
It's a small window.
Oh god.
But then
Oh, that hurt. That hurt my brain.
So I'm going to change up the rules on that question. I would take the double lightsaber, green on one side, red on the other.
Pretty
Why,
cool. Yes.
Because
Christmas.
you like Christmas.
Christmas.
Yeah.
All right,
do we
next
want
topic.
to touch on the animated series? I mean, am I the only one that watched all of the animated?
I've been meaning to. I want to watch Clone Wars and what's some of the other ones?
Um, well, you got Clone Wars, you've got Bad Batch, you've got
What is Bad
Rebels.
Batch about?
the Bad Batch. It's about
Yeah.
Clone
It's about
Force
a bad
99.
batch.
They're the rejects of the clones, basically. You've got Wrecker. Go ahead and just show this. Who is obviously my favorite. He's the big goofy one with the biggest heart. He got a strength gene. You have Hunter, who has extremely heightened senses. Crosshair, who doesn't miss a shot. Echo, who is a tech genius. Omega, who is the little sister of the group, which is a whole different topic. And then you've got Echo, who they rescued in the last season of the Clone Wars, who is part droid.
There's two echoes?
Now you got Echo, Omega, Crosshair, Tech. Sorry, Tech is the tech guy. He's the nerd. Sorry, caught me on that one.
Okay. So Flashman, pretend like some of us have never seen any of the animated Star Wars series. Which one would you recommend first for us to watch and why?
Clone Wars. Clone Wars gives you all the story you need, albeit all out of order. There is a list that you can pull up online that will put them in an order that you should watch them in, but they did it for a reason to keep you guessing what's coming next. After that, go into Rebels. Rebels is probably my favorite animated show I've ever seen, ever watched. I just fell in love with it instantly. And then you can go into Bad Batch if you want a little follow up on the clone stuff, and you'll love it.
And you kind of need the animated shows to go into Ahsoka, right?
You do, yes.
Yeah.
Anything you want to learn about Ahsoka, you're going to learn from the Clone Wars. She, for those that don't know, is Annie's apprentice who ends up walking away from the Order and becomes a badass.
I definitely
And
watch
who
that
plays her
series
in
for
live
the plot.
action?
Live action is Rosario Dawson.
Who here
That's
loves
why I watched-
Rosario Dawson?
That's why I watched that series for the plot.
Yes.
If you could be any alien race in Star Wars, like I don't know the names, but like a Jar Jar Binks race or a Jabba the Hutt, or I mean,
Droid,
what
like-
race would you be? Alien race. Patrick.
The tough question. Is a midichlorian a race?
Negative.
Negative.
Negative. Nice try.
I
Oh,
would
shoot.
I would be a Yoda, just because I mean every Yoda we've seen has been badass.
But
I don't know what you call
forever
his
be
race.
alone. I feel like there's only one alive at a time.
Yeah. But you can make friends with the other humans.
Well, don't you know the female race of the Yoda is the female gremlin?
The big eye bitch.
Yeah, the one that wears
I don't-
drag and gremlins too.
I don't remember what her name is.
Okay.
I
Seriously,
remember the
though,
big eye bitch.
I would want to definitely be a Wookiee. I would really want to be a Wookiee. I don't know. Maybe because I'm like in real life I'm a Sasquatch enthusiast. Maybe that's why. But I would definitely be a Wookiee. I can't do that drunk.
HK?
So Mandalorians don't count, right? Since they're
Well, I mean, it
peoples,
is
Let's
a
say they're
race
two-
technically. But
I'd
they're
say
still
non-humanoid.
humanoids.
Yeah,
not humanoid.
non-humanoid.
Okay. I think it would be cool to be an Ewok, actually. You know, you're just hanging out in trees with a bunch of your bros, you know,
It's
just
no
chilling
Care
all the
Bear.
time. Yeah. I think that would be a fun time. You know, play pranks on people and just
And if I ever crossed your path as a Wookiee, I would throw you through trees.
it'd pretty much be like Colossus and Wolverine, the fastball special. Just throw
You
me.
darn too. Flashman
Bat
still
Drew would
have
be a
toes.
Wookiee. I would be a Yoda. Flashman would be.
Does it have to be a living creature or could it be a droid?
Damn,
Non-humanoid.
could be.
I would want to be an astromech.
Darn tootin'. That damn.
Yeah.
Now explain
I'd wanna-
explain to those of us here that don't know what that is.
All right, astromech is. Hold on.
He's got the receipts
I got props. Okay,
and props.
astromech. Everybody knows this guy, right?
He's called an
R2?
astromech, huh?
That is an astromech.
I never
Alright.
knew that.
Yeah, me neither.
This is a different version of an astromech. This is Chopper from Rebels. As you can see,
Is he
he has
is he
personality
sentient?
too. Huh?
is he sentient? Like self-aware?
Oh, 100%.
Okay.
Hey, 100%. If you want to laugh at a droid who causes absolute mayhem, watch Rebels. You think R2
More mayhem than R2?
Huh? Oh, he's
More
worse
mayhem
than
than
R2.
R2?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Chopper's killed people.
Oh, wow.
Just saying. So
Wow.
yeah. So my choice would be an astromech, something that it flies. You know, I don't want to be a protocol droid like C-3PO because he's a weenie. I want to be something badass like one of those two. Considering Bat Drew took my Chewbacca, took my
Oh,
Wookiee.
we could be Wookiees together, and just
Sure.
haunt the Appalachian Mountains as local cryptids.
I'm already hairy enough. I'm just saying, just not
We could
tall
do it.
enough.
Forget society, become a cryptid. Badger approved.
Hey, I got a Bigfoot footcaster right there.
And I have, well, both of us have vast knowledge of how they would live. But anywho, we digest again.
Yep. I'm gonna take a quick intermission to grab another beer, and then we'll go
That's
into
not
trivia.
grab another beer.
Let's rub one off.
I
in the
said
back.
grab another beer.
Smash.
That's not what you said.
All right, guys, let's wrap it before we tap it. Thank you for joining us on the special May 4th celebration where we've explored the galaxy far, far away and shared our love for all things Star Wars. As we wrap up this episode, remember that the Force is always with you, guiding you through life's adventures. Whether you're a Jedi, a Sith, a droid, something in between, may the Force continue to inspire and unite us all. Until next time, keep exploring the stars, and may the fourth be always with you. Cheers.